Since October, the United States has been ramping up transfers of bombs and other weapons to Israel. That's on top of the nearly $4 billion it gives in annual military aid. Since the October 7th Hamas attacks, Israel's used U.S.-made bombs to kill more than 34,000 Palestinians. In his State of the Union address, U.S. President Joe Biden called the deaths heartbreaking.
Nearly 2 million more Palestinians under bombardment or displacement. Homes destroyed, neighborhoods in rubble, cities in ruin. Families without food, water, medicine.
But for months, Biden kept sending bombs, and the killing continued, hesitating to use U.S. leverage to stop the killings. The apparent hypocrisy brought nationwide protests and questions. When will Biden withhold weapons to stop Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's war on Gaza? Earlier this year, when first asked this question, Biden said an invasion of Rafah, where more than 1 million are sheltering, was a red line. Then he backtracked.
It is a red line, but I'm never going to leave Israel.
But now, this week, Biden, without saying it, has finally drawn a red line. He says the U.S. will defend Israel from attacks from Iran and other players, but it won't supply weapons needed to invade Rafah.
What he means is that he will not countenance the United States being implicated in an Israeli attack on Rafah unless there is a credible effort to evacuate the well over 1 million Palestinians in Gaza who have been deliberately driven by Israel's policy backed by the United States over the course of the past few months into the environs of Rafah.
There's a reason President Biden is leery about using red line terminology. Back in 2012, former President Barack Obama said that the Syrian government's use of chemical weapons would be a red line for his administration. When it happened and there was no major U.S. response, America's credibility took a hit. Israel says it will press ahead, proving it may be a red line drawn too late. Kimberly, Halkett, Al Jazeera, the White House.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.